perhaps. We can hear people shouting out on the street. It's difficult to hear the music, really. The music has started, but the crew doesn't seem to be ready yet. The red carpet honouring a film in competition directed by Ali Abbasi, who is both Danish and Iranian. The film is entitled The Apprentice. It's a film, a fable almost, about Trump's earliest years and his Pygmalion, who was a bit of a dodgy character called Ray Cohen. He's played by Jeremy Strong, whereas Donald Trump is played by Sebastian Stan. There we have the director. On either side, he's got Maria Bakalova, who plays the role of Ivana Trump. And on the other side, we have Sebastian Stan, who plays the role of Donald Trump. So the film describes America of the 80s and gives us a hint as to how the world has become what it is today. And it's also the story of a platonic love between a master and a student. They both succeeded in life, obviously, because Donald Trump didn't only live on Fifth Avenue, but he built a huge tower. And the master never hesitates to kind of twist reality, allowing his student eventually to overtake him. So Roy Cohn is kind of a strange, influential right-wing lawyer and political fixer. So on your screen, there we have Sebastian Stan. He was also in the film I, Tonya, which was a film about an ice skater, where she pretended to have an accident so that she became famous. So getting back to this film, The Apprentice, it describes America. It's a film which is kind of harsh on Trump, perhaps, although it portrays him as a very nice person who is overcome by a thirst for power. He's played by Sebastian Stan. And while Sebastian Stan was training, he read a lot and watched a lot of videos about Donald Trump, and he constructed his own version of Donald Trump, and understanding that Roy Cohn had built a monster. We don't know what the release date is yet for the film The Apprentice. I'm sure we'll hear about that at the end of the festival. This film also mentions AIDS a little bit. Roy Cohn had AIDS, and Donald Trump was petrified of that. He thought he could catch it. And it's interesting that this film is being released now because we've got Donald Trump at trial. He's being accused of all kinds of things. And there are political elections coming up soon. But this film goes above and beyond the simple question of Trump. It's more a universal issue that's at stake. So this is a film which tells the earliest years of Donald Trump, how the man has become a bit of a legend and how the legend was created. Ali Abbasi has been to Cannes before, of course, with several films. He came in 2022 with the film Holy Spider, which was a bit of a crime thriller about a journalist who was tracking down a serial killer. A serial killer had killed 16 prostitutes, and the leading actress got the Best Actress award. He was also here in 2018 with a film called Border in the Un Certain Regard Prize, and he won the Un Certain Regard Prize. So each film he's brought has got a prize. So perhaps there'll be a continuum here. And apparently, even back in the 80s, Trump had a kind of orangish skin and a kind of a shock of blonde hair. So Sebastian Stan is there on your screen. He's been in several versions of the Avengers. He didn't really want to become an actor when he was a little boy, but his mum kept sending him off to auditions. And so he was in a Haneke film, that was his first, and he didn't enjoy the process at all. However, he's obviously changed his mind because he went on to do theatre at school, and now he's thrilling us all on the screen. So before he played in Captain America, he was felt out to play the role of Steve Rogers. And Maria Bakalova plays Ivana Trump. She was in Borat, the second film. And she was also in Women Do Cry in Un Certain Regard. She was the first Bulgarian actress to be nominated for a Golden Globe. Let's say a little word about Jeremy Strong, who sadly isn't with us, but he's famous for Succession. He plays the role of Roy Cohen. So he's that political fixer, and the actor really studied hard to prepare his role, because this was the lawyer who trained Trump, and he had a very unusual voice. And so the actor Jeremy Strong worked on his voice. And Sebastian Stan, too, studied very, very hard. He had Donald Trump's voice ringing in his ears at all times. Ali Abbasi, the director of The Apprentice, also is the screenwriter of The Last of Us, a famous series. So here they are entering into the festival hall. For the screening of The Apprentice, a story about America. In they go.
Ali Abbasi.
One way. I'm going to lock the door. Make sure you stay.